It's strange, waking up in the lab again. Yet this time, they are not trapped. The twins have a way out, but right now, they desire to go deeper, to seek out the treasures of this place. The cool, sanitized air. It is familiar, especially to Dusk. It isn't comforting, but it is an environment that she knows. She's aware of its dangers, and there is a chance that those dangers will have evolved over time, and so they must approach this place with caution, almost as though it is their first time exploring. Steps must be taken carefully. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. No Hope, where before we head down to these lower levels, we are going to be dropping off effectively everything else that we do not need. And it looks like there's a few things that we've left here. A in-progress carving training, and then everything else that is in this hallway here. The broken turret still lays in pieces against the wall. It's all very unorganized mess, really. None of this I can imagine Dusk actually wanting to keep. But in saying that, we don't know if there's anything in here that we want. Citric acid, for example. Looking at her list of things that she will need to be able to cook up mutagen, we're going to keep our eyes peeled for oxidizer powder and lye powder. We can use bleach or liquid ammonia, but powders are going to be easier for us to carry than liquids. So for now, citric acid, you can stay where you are. And I reckon on the stairs is where we're going to have a look at actually dropping off equipment that we aren't going to want to necessarily bring down with us. We may be able to use some of Elliot's carrying capacity as well, but I think for the most part, we're going to want Dusk to do most of that carrying. So, things like the extra guns, etc., they'll just be waiting on the stairs. As will other tools like the entrenching tool, which I don't think we're going to be using down here, the umbrella, etc., things like that. Right now, we're currently mostly weighed down by the large amount of berries that we've got, but we are going to be eating our way through those berries. And then of course we have the Egoraptor eggs that we'll be able to give to Elliot. They really don't give that much in the way of calories, but it's still going to be better than having nothing at all. That's enough blackberries for now. So, down below we go. And we have mapped most of this place. There are a few rooms in which we haven't been able to go into yet, and there are other rooms that we have had locked down. But I think it's a good opportunity for us to see if they aren't locked, and for Dusk to test out her new hacking skills. I think we'll also ask for the moment that Elliot doesn't close doors anymore. Yeah, leave those doors open for now, brother. It'll make moving through here a little easier, and then we can kind of tell where we have been, where we haven't been, based upon whether or not those doors are open. So it looks like we can gain access here. I think this might be prisoner containment. It is. I think we'll still try and see if we can get in. And our whole body was shocked by the console. Okay, so we'll have to come back here and try at some point. Our computing skill did drop down briefly. Oh, and that was our practical skill. We have a theoretical knowledge of 3. We don't quite have it there yet. We can practice though, or at least I believe we may be able to attempt it. Beginner computing can get us to 2 and not much further than that. So no. I suppose we could wait a while. Let's just say 5 minutes and see what happens. It'll need to be longer than that. That's fine. Let's move elsewhere then. And I think to make this easiest, we're going to kind of start at the bottom and just slowly work our way around. A CBM vault. Now, it's probably going to be a little difficult for us to break into here, but I'd still like to give it a chance. And you know what? The reinforced glass here, we may be able to break that with Dusk's strength. Now, unfortunately, our longsword has gotten damaged recently, but we do have our makeshift crowbar that we can chuck on, and with enhanced strength, we may have enough to be able to do this. All right, Dusk, let's just get your breath back first of all, and then try to crack it. Actually, you know what? I think when we see those little cracks like that, it does mean that we actually have a chance to crack it open. It does make me nervous doing this, but I think we'll see if we get lucky. Oh, and that's damaged the makeshift crowbar. That's fine. We'll keep at it. Well, we're completely out of stamina there, so it does seem like it might be possible. It would obviously be better. with something like a pipe mace or a pipe staff, something that could really crack it. But you know, I think let's have a little bit more confidence in Dusk. We could try, well, lethal force. Yeah, see, that's the trick. That's what makes me nervous. We'll come back to that idea, I think. But as far as the other computers go here, these should be a little easier for us to hack, and sure enough they are. We can download map data, and we can also view research logs, or we can try, and here we have a log. It seems to have gone as we hoped it would. XE037 levels have plateaued in the environment across all the testing sites. It's just a trace alien contaminant in our world now, I guess. I don't see any way this could cause long-term problems. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, there are some long-term problems. Now, I do want to try and check in and see if we can see how our computing skill is going. So we have a 4% towards the next level in theoretical. Our practical level is only at 20% at the moment, but we should be learning that a bit faster. Okay, let's go try one of the other computers here. This is going to be it's going to be a good way to figure this out. The alarm was very, very loud, but thankfully nothing has come running yet. We're going to have to wait a while before we can try that console again. That's fine. We have other consoles around here that we can check. Because this one is locked, it means that there's probably a manhack in there, if I had to take a wild guess. So let's go get that longsword out and be ready. If there is one in here, and there is, I'm interested to see how Mindhammer works on them. It works well. Wonderful. We do lose our extra strength, but that's fine. That's a good way for us to take care of manhacks, or really anything that is going to be that little bit harder to hit. Things that are fast can be really annoying to track down, but we know we can get them with Mindhammer. Okay, we're in minimal pain at the moment, so that might affect us, but hey, there we go. Done yet again. Let's get more map data and see if we can crack this. Indeed, we can, and we've got some more information. We've finally found success in S37 BEP, our emergency investigation into the destruction of XE037 in living subjects. 8 out of 10 of the subjects showed no revivification, despite confirmed doses of XE037. Well, more information. And I don't think that we're going to get any more information from the satellite data, yeah, because it's usually a square. Although, could we see this far before? I think we could. Or we could see at least to that, but maybe not all the way. Magic Meadow. We could see just the edge of that, I think, so we've gotten a little bit more of a view. Oh yeah, no, we have, because Vinyl Haven, I don't think we saw all the way up here. We've got a fungal tower in the town. Well, that's just fun. Oh, actually, no, that's the second Magic Meadow, because we knew about this one down here. Interesting. I'm still very intrigued to see what the Magic Meadow is. That's something that we might be able to get to as well, especially with the subway station being not that far from the forest. We could make a dash for that, and then, yeah, okay, that is certainly an option on the way back. And then, of course, there is the one up towards the north, and there may be other things that I'm just missing with this cursory glance. Like, for some reason, this place here is just marked as a road, although it seems to be more than just that. I haven't quite figured out yet if you can search specifically for things from, let's say, Magicalism. I don't think there's an option to search for the origins. Well, that's all very cool, regardless, and it's got us nearly halfway to level 3 practical skill in computing. Moving along, we have another room here. We're just making sure that it is indeed clear before we attempt to access. And we're in. And let's view those research logs, please. XE037 revivification has reached critical levels, which are rapidly overwhelming the available military and regional police assets' ability to stop. Every team in the field has encountered hostile specimens, and several are no longer responding to communications. Dr. Savage has proposed a strategic redeployment to the underground complex known as the Vault, and continued production of PE-062 there. Well, thank you for that. Let's carry on. Oh, and that's a taser hack. We managed to dodge it. Time to bring the Mindhammer down. Okay, what's that noise, Elliot? Well, it's the noise of a taser hack being shattered into oblivion. Good work, Dusk. Another log console, and we're in. Let's see if we can get this as well. We can. S37ZBE may be put on indefinite hold shortly. Post-mortem Morphological changes have reached extreme levels this morning. One subject nearly doubled in size, acquiring enough strength to reduce a concrete wall to rubble. It required a 6-man team heavily armed to re-terminate the subject. 76%, closer still. There we go. A pipe staff. Happy to see you. What's your condition? Bash of 18. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, let's just put the longsword away for now. And if we need to do some bashing, we know we can. Nothing in here, all right. And up here, more prisoner containment. I think we give it a go. Hey, successful. Dusk. Okay, well, I guess we have to try again. Lock disabled. All right. Well, kinda wasn't expecting us to get in there, but that bodes well for us going forwards. Let's get that longsword back out, and let's do this very carefully. We've got a zombie scientist in here. It's taking a swing at Dusk, and she quickly disposes of them. Moving into the unknown, what is going on in here? We have yet another scientist. Let's just kind of bring them back in the direction of Elliot. Let him initiate. And he's doing well. We've got a post-it note on this one. Don't release the switch before discharge. Okay, so discharge first and then, okay, sure. We'll remember that. Let's just check these desks first. Nothing really, and there's just a few aspirin. I think that's probably the terminal that we need to interact with, so we'll check all other spaces beforehand. MISC software. I mean, sure. Got some lemon lime soda. We're slaked at the moment, so we'll just see if we can grab it, put it in our duty belt for the moment. And we got to grab a zombie in there. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, we can't open that door yet, so it looks like we're gonna have to try and crack this one. Got some dark cola. All right, Dusk, how we feeling? Shall we try? And it's shut down. Damn it. Okay, well, no getting into there. Unfortunate, but I don't think there was much for us in there anyway. Still, Dusk is going to want to try and explore places like that where possible. Oh, it looks like we can just put the pipe staff in our bag as well. Useful. So going off of that, we could give the pipe staff a go down here. Yes, if we crack it, we might have trouble. Oh, and the pipe staff was in the lifting field. That's good. Okay, Dusk. Enhanced strength, and let's just make sure that Elliot is with us. Good. There it goes. We did it. Hot damn Dusk. Okay, I would say catch our breath, but I think we just want to be fast here. We've got a trickle charger CBM, ubiquitous in nearly every post-atomic age dimension. Beta voltaic nuclear battery implants were found by the Exodi powering pacemakers and nerve stimulators, devices that require very low power for many decades. Stripped of its original medical purpose, the trickle charger CBM will provide a trickle of low energy but require no fuel source. Multiple copies can be installed. Well then, let's pick this thing up. Let's pick that up and let's move away from there, Elliot. I think we're safe though. I think we're clear. Hot damn, Dusk. Excellent. Let's catch our breath. And I think it will make sense for us to stop concentrating as, it'll be too much strain for us to keep that up forever. All right, so let's start exploring the rest of this place then. Oh, that's a fair few slimes here. Now, we can gather up those slimes. Well, at least in the past, you could use them. Doesn't look like we're able to here, so the slime won't be as useful. That's okay. We can just leave them in there. No reason for us to disturb them. Oh, and I don't believe I fully checked this out yet either. But there isn't much here, really. In saying that, we could try and crack into the analyzer here to try and get more experience, and we were successful. So, upload data to Melchior, run decryption algorithm. Well, that got our computing skill up to 3. Oh boy, that's a lot of man hacks. Okay, time to break out the mind hammer. Wow, they move fast. Let's go for that one there. Excellent. Elliot, we're gonna go for the one that's next to you. There we go. And we feel a strange tingling sensation as Elliot, he disappeared for a moment then, or at least we couldn't see him. There's still 3 more man hacks here. I don't think we're going to be able to just straight up disable them. Using force shove might be a smarter idea here. Let's see. Didn't really seem to damage it. Damn, that was fast. Okay, and we're running out of stamina. That's another one down. Elliot, do you mind? Well, he's starting to heal us, and thankfully, the man-hacks can't actually see us right now. So let's maybe just take a step back here for a moment, let Elliot do what he needs to do, and then let's just, let's slam them. More damage than I would have liked, certainly. Okay, can we hammer you through the wall? We can. The glass does not stop us. On to the next then. Let's just make sure that any enemies that are here aren't going to be able to, sneak up on us. Let's catch our breath and be happy that our practical skill is now at 3. That's good. Now, was this clean water? Salt water. No, we're okay. Oh, and we do actually have some drinks in here and some gummy candy. I mean, yeah, we'll save it for now. We'll grab that. We'll probably just eat the shelled peanuts. And then for the drinks, we'll just take the clean water as is. We'll just probably offer that to Elliot. There we go. All yours. That's a lot of zinc powder. And really doesn't weigh all that much. It's ours now. Oh, and these large cardboard boxes here. Let's take it down. And I want to try and see if we can put that into our lifting field. Although it looks like we'll need to kind of swap things around a little bit here. Maybe we should just kind of have the pipe staff out for a little while. There we go. The cardboard box is in our lifting field, so we can still carry an extra 21 kgs worth of stuff. Can I fit the pipe staff in there? No. Doesn't seem like we can. That's alright, but it looks like we can put lots of other things in there, so that's useful. I'm not sure if we've read this. No, it doesn't look like we have. Let's grab it. Just found it in a locker. And what do we have here? More prisoner containment. Okay, well, it's another opportunity for us to learn more, although our intelligence is a little low at the moment, just because of pain. So we're going to try and see if we can take some codeine, take some aspirin as well, and just let that pain roll off. Give it 5 minutes. There we go, much better. Okay, let's attempt. And the console shuts down. That's really unfortunate, but I hope that that doesn't happen on the things that we actually want to get into down here. Otherwise, well, we're going to have to resort to other ways of getting those doors open. And we do have a chemistry set here. Boiling, chemical making, and distilling. We are going to be grabbing that. Oh, and we put it into the large cardboard box. Excellent. So, yeah, we're going to be able to put a few things in there. We can take another 14.3 kgs. That's good. And we've got 2 areas that we can check out at the very, very top of this level here. No activity in that one. Okay. What do we have? Barracks. Okay. We really need to be on our best game to be able to get into that. We do have teleporters around still, though, that we might be able to try and disarm. And here, yet another barracks. Okay. So how are we looking on the stimulant front? We could probably take some stimulants here and maybe get our intelligence just that little bit higher. Once upon a time, we could boost our intelligence just by smoking, but I don't believe that has been that way for a very, very long time. I think we will take some though, the stimulants that is. I don't think it's going to get much higher. We're definitely hearing activity through there. Okay, let's try. Login successful. Okay, I think we have to try again. Oh, come on. We succeeded at the login, but failed at the unlock. That's so frustrating. Well, we can try again, can't we, over here? The thing is, because these are quite difficult things to hack, we are learning as we are doing. Here we go. Login successful. Let's try the same again. And it's a full shutdown, a full power shutdown. Okay, so there are other ways for us to attempt to try and get into these places. The electric jackhammers that we've found in the subways before, we can try and use them. I don't know if we can use them directly on the door, but we would be able to use them on the walls. We then would have to contend with rebar, and, well, we'd have to get a hacksaw to try and get through that. I am tempted to see if we can get this teleportation pad to work for us, if we're able to disarm it. It could just throw us into the danger zone, like right into where a turret is. So maybe we don't want to do that just yet, but I'm going to make a note. Up here, I'm going to say barracks, just so that we know they are up here and that we can access them should we feel, ballsy enough. For now though, we are just going to find a staircase down and start to explore that next level. Here we go. And I am remembering it as we are seeing it all here. Now, I think the top level is the biggest out of all of them. I am still going to be going through every one of the rooms here just because there's a chance that we have either missed things or left things behind. Like art and the science of chemical warfare, that red phosphorus, and those antidepressants. We do have another room that we can attempt to hack. We'll get the map data and then try and view those logs. Another, Dr. Barnhoff has already had an idea for how we could recreate some of the self-organizing properties of CC09R1. Trouble is, it's pure silliness. It uses a molecule lattice of californium and a particle accelerator to basically 3D print certain types of molecules. We had a good laugh, but she just stared at us. Interesting. Well, carrying on. Oh, and are you a friendly manhack? Indeed, you are. Hello, manhack. Good to see you. It's been such a long time. I'm glad you can still recognize our face. Let's not leave you locked up in there, eh? Oh, and here's a really good one for us. Lethal force. Ooh, yeah, that's a tricky one for sure. I don't think that we are strong enough to go and bash down metal walls. Concrete walls though, and that's not reinforced concrete. I mean, maybe. We could give it a shot, Dusk. Oh, there's nothing in any of these pods here. You know, maybe we should see. Let's enhance our strength and whack the wall. I'm not seeing any effect there at all. I think we'd need a sledgehammer or something of the like. Yeah, we don't seem to be damaging the concrete. That is understandable. Let's stop concentrating there. Catch your breath, Dusk. I think I'd like to come back to this when we have a little bit more practice at hacking. I'd be willing to risk some of the other places first of all. We do have some bleach over there. We could try and pick it up. I do want to get pneumatic knowledge here out of that plastic bag. The bleach, let's pick it up for now. Okay, what do we have here? Library. Now, I really do want to get into this. Surely the library would be easier for us to access, right? Incorrect. Adding it to the list. Well then, I remember us doing a lot of work here, trying to put together a splint for Elliot. Feels like another life. What's the console here anyway? A bionic vault, of course it is, and lethal force. Okay, vault, we'll think about it. And of course we just have a big goo room here. We'll check out the rest of the place before we go down at all. Ooh, okay, here we go. Let's access you. Download some data and try and view those logs. The big exodus after Dr. Silverstein wasn't all bad. With him no longer swaggering around getting in the way, Davids and Collier were able to try out that perf package they wanted to run on Melchior core traffic, Melchior being the thing upstairs. It worked better than anticipated. Once we work this into Melchior's central hub, we'll be able to communicate with dispersed Zedra silos, basically as fast as Melchior can process. That'll let us store Melchior's actual main unit back at Hub 01, and just have little booster versions of it at the local lab level. Savings is a language admin speaks. Right. Oh, we have a heavy disposable battery here. Not sure what we're going to use it in, but we'll pick it up for the moment. We are a little overweight, but we can manage it. We had a double up of the lab journals down here. I see. And a vacuum sealer that we're actually just going to take the battery out of. And then we're going to see what was in these ones here. A power storage CBM. Well, we know we can crack into it, don't we? Let's enhance that strength, Dusk. Oh, we lost our concentration. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Let's start swinging. I think it might just be like I was going to say like a random chance because that took us a lot longer, but we did get into it. Let's take it. Good little heist that. Let's let that strength ease away. And let's see what we have going on down here. Prisoner containment. I'm okay with us risking the hacks on the prisoner containment. That one just shuts down right away. But even when it shuts down, it does still give us a little bit of experience. 33% we're at the moment. And it looks like we have yet another console here that we can interact with, and another up there as well. Good. Another successful login, and shocked. Unfortunate. Or we can try right away again, because we had the login sorted. Admin put in a request for additional equipment from DARPA based on our testing with XE142 and XE157, so we can get better control of some of these samples, or at least admin says they did. They didn't seem interested in procuring more advanced directed energy weapons, read lasers, for just containment. Well, alright, Terminal, what do you got for us? Well, we'll come back to you another time. Oh, we're hearing a lot of activity around here, so barracks maybe? Indeed it is. Okay, well, I think we're gonna give this a try. We've got 12 intelligence. We'll roll the dice. The dice screw us. Oh, of course, we do have the anthropology books up here. Now, we didn't actually manage to get away with one of those, so I'll take it. We have some potassium here. Yeah, we'll take that. Some manganese dioxide and just a lot of washing soda. Ooh, physical chemistry. We will take you. Well, I gotta say, I feel like we have pretty much explored all of this now. We're gonna keep these slime rooms locked up still, but on to the next level. I will be trying to hack some of the more difficult things, like the bionic vaults and whatnot. Once we have made our way fully down, I will be kind of peeking. We're not quite at the lowest level yet, but I don't want that to surprise us when we get there. Ooh, would you look at that? Pipe mace. Now, we can very easily put together another pipe weapon here, and I think we're probably going to look at doing that. So, pipe mace, pipe staff. The pipe staff does seem to have more of a hit to it. But the great pipe weapons, I think that that's going to give us the most. Great pipe mace. So we just need to have 2 sets of pipe fittings. And I do believe we can get that easily enough by taking these apart. You know what? Strength. Let's take it down, please. There we go. Took longer than I thought it was going to. And another set of pipe fittings. Good. Let's stop concentrating, catch our breath, and then get to work. Great pipe mace. Yes, please. Alright, and I think we're just going to keep that in hand. What a useful tool for us to have. Now, let's see. Zombie brute, hello there. Alright, let's see what we can do. Containment control, let's try and bypass that security and get shocked. Unfortunate. And of course, it's blocked now. Well, you gotta try, don't you? And I do believe we have another back here and... yeah, a Shoggoth. Well, hello there, you terrible thing. We can try and bypass the security just for, well, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do the unlock. Nope. But, well, we learned a thing or two. We learned that indeed there is a Shoggoth in here, and we got that little bit of extra experience. Maybe a little too risky for my liking, that one. This is better. And we're locked out. It's fine. I think we might have a library here, quite possibly. I'm going to mark it as library, because from memory, yeah, that's what we're looking at. Looks like we've got another access point to Melchior. We probably don't want to try and use that, especially if we're going to have a load of manhacks just appear. And saying that, it's a fair bit of extra experience that we could get. Oh, yeah, no, I think it is the same. And we just get shocked. Yep, of course we do. Oh, okay, well, you were not a Night Stalker before. At least I don't think you were. You have changed. Let's see if we can access this. Containment. Nope, shuts down. Yeah, we really need to get better. Oh, and the UPS. Let's take that and let's actually activate that at the moment. Just have that doing charging. Let's see what we got down here. We do have a slime. Elliot, let's get you down here, huh? Let's see if we can dispatch this thing. Let's get you just there for now. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Nicely done. Slime globs. Of course, we use it to make slime samples. And it will probably be used in other mutagens as well, if I had to take a wild guess. Alright, see if we can get lucky down here. Wow, our luck is completely gone. But I do believe, yeah, we have clean water here, so that's something. Let's have a drink and go and fill up our bottles. Thank you. And the dogs. Well, we could try and put them down. Mine hammer might not be enough though, and it is going to exhaust us further. We'll leave them. Ammonia. There we go. We haven't found anything powdered yet that we actually needed, so we'll take ammonia and bleach where we can find it. Wow, we've nearly cleared this level already. This, of course, was the level that everything started on. All of it in this room. And hello, broken cyborg. Now, we'd left you because, well, there wasn't much that we could do against you. However, I think that's changed. Let's get moving. Over here, let's slam you back against that wall. And oh yeah, it's certainly doing work. Once more Dusk, and the cyborg is dead. Well done. Look at this. We've made it back to where it all began. And there's their umbrellas that they started with, just in these 2 tubes, these cloning vats. There's nothing else for us in this space, so onwards, up towards, well, somewhere that we'll actually be able to break through to. We've never been able to get onto the other side, not yet, but now we can. Now we have the strength necessary to do so. It looks like we got rubble over here. Interesting. Okay, time for that enhanced strength, and let's get cracking. Oh, we don't seem to be damaging it at all. Really? With 30 strength and bash 28? Oh, there we go. No, okay. We needed to give it a moment. There we go. With the last little bit of our stamina, we have managed to crack through to the other side. Well, okay. Let's turn on our light so that we can see into the various cells that are here. Can we just open these doors? We can't. Not from this angle. And if only we had a shovel. Yeah. Okay. The door does continue around here. Or rather, the hallway does. And there's nothing there. Damn. Pretty anticlimactic. That is unfortunate. But hey, what are you going to do? Alright, let's go back to our regular strength. And now we are going to be looking at going down below. Now we do need to be cautious at this stage with what staircase we choose to go down, because I can't remember if it's the bottom here. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, it most certainly freaking is. Okay. God, this room is so lit up, and it's because we have our friggin' head torch on. Okay, so at this stage, Elliot, you are very, very resistant, my brother, but I don't trust you in there. So let's just tell you to guard. Stay at this location. And Dusk, well, we know that there are other things down there still. Let's get your rifle out. Store the pipe mace away for the moment. Let's go back onto the stairs and peek. Oh, great. That really doesn't help at all. Wonderful. As long as we stay in the dark down here, we should be okay, right? This is fine. Our sight is better than it has ever been. If there is something down here, we will see it. We just have to be cautious that we don't go near any light sources anymore, huh? If we could make a loud noise over here though, that would draw them. That's what we want. Okay, this is fine so far. All right. Hello, zombie scientist. I am intrigued to see what we have in that vat there, I'll be honest. Let's just go and make a little bit of noise. We're gonna yell here, and then we're gonna start to move. We're gonna move back, we're gonna try and bait anything mechanical over towards there. We're gonna keep the safety on. What's this? The safe mode, rather. Nothing yet. Just the zombie scientist, who we could theoretically kill. And of course, there is the mech down here, the Spectre Rycon mech, which, who knows, we might actually be able to get out of there because that's reinforced glass. We know now that we can crack reinforced glass. Okay. Nope, don't go near that. That's lit up. Okay, so we're still not seeing anything. Not yet. There could be something else down on the other side. What I don't like is that when we go around this corner, we just lose so much sight. There could be something in the corner. We're not hearing anything move right now. Okay, just take each step at a time. Okay, they're definitely over here currently. So looking at the staircases that we can work with, I mean, it's kind of this one. Unfortunately, I think the light, if there is a light here, it's gone out. We do have some bleach there, we'll take that. Oh, great, okay. I guess we won't then. Well, this is awkward. I really don't want to be doing this in here. Yeah, it's too heavy for our lifting field now. So let's just go and pick up the bleach, and then I think we should be able to insert it just fine. The box, that is. Back into the lifting field. There we go. And it's at capacity at the moment, so we'll just have to make sure that our backpack has priority. Now we could try and peek down the stairs over there, but I don't like the idea of that. We're just gonna slowly work our way on over here, peeking just bit by bit. So far, so good. Okay, so I do think that they're in that space there. They're in that room. The question is how we're gonna try and deal with them. We have a lot more power than we did before, and you know what? Momentum alteration. We're gonna start concentrating on this now. It is maintained by concentration. The air around us feels more yielding, allowing us to move faster and hopefully slowing anything down around us. Okay, peeking around the corner, we are not seeing anything, but we are hearing mechanical whirring. We can see better than they can. Not down there, we can't. Come on. The candle. We can light a candle, we can throw it in. We gotta try. Step back over here for now. Activate the candle, peek, and throw it. Okay, it's in there. Get that gun. Let's peek. Are you kidding me? Okay, it's in the corner. All we need for it to do is go over into that corner now. So, let's start to just ease our way down here. Make sure that there's nothing actually here, and then we hit the wall. We hear whirring, we make our way around here, we peek, there it is. We can see it. It cannot see us currently. Do we have a clear line of sight on you? It is very hard to tell right now. We want to be taking a precise shot. Here we go. Good hit, Dusk. Excellent. One more shot. And it's out of our sight. Shoot, I hate that. Here it is. Fire right away. We got it. As it rushes through the door, it declares hostile detected, and Dusk takes it down. Oh my god. Revenge. But is it over? Is it truly over? That's hard to know. Let's take that ammunition for now. Let's actually just turn on our headlamp. We peek around the corner. That room is clear. We know that much. Okay, what? It's just all ash in here. Okay, let's extinguish that candle. It did its job well. Good job, candle. Now, there could still be others down along here. So I think we want to walk cautiously and just be ready that if we hear hostile detected, we just get the hell out. I'm going to move with each step really nice and slow. Okay, that's all clear. Oh, now, there are spiders in this room, right? Yes, so we probably... Crap. Well, okay. Hi there. We're gonna go. Actually, you know what? Wave of force, is that gonna throw all of you back? It does, but it doesn't throw you back far enough because you just slam into that one there. Unfortunate. Well, let's close that door, catch our breath, and just chill for a little bit here as we cautiously make our way through these bookshelves. Dungeon Master's Guide, that'll teach us social skills. The Self-Taught Computer Scientist. Hey, now that can bring our computing skill up to 5. Yes, we'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Okay, so before we do any other hacking, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, but I do want to try and clear the rest of this first, so we're probably going to have to deal with these two. Okay, so we are going to force shove you back, slamming you against the wall, killing you instantly. Amazing, Dusk. And let's go for the little one as well. Just absolutely smattering it. Smattering? Yeah, sure. Splattering and squishing all in one. Let's clear this space now, because we're here. Why not? We'll move so cautiously though. You, Spider, let's clear you out. Let's keep moving along. All right, we got another in here. Slam it back. Dusk, well done. Clear the webs and we'll see if there's anything hidden in here. Take the giant one out. Excellent. And smash those remains. We got some bleach. We can probably do without it. I mean, I know we do want some. Right now, we are dealing with weight issues as well. Oh, okay, let's crack that. Check in here, nothing. All right. And in here, a giant web spider waiting for us. And, oh boy, it's more calories spent, I think. One more. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't help. Or it did, actually. Just one more push should do it. There we go, Dusk. Nicely done. Let's clear the rest of the webs, check that there isn't anything hidden. I mean, there's spider eggs, so we'll probably still keep this area closed up if we can. Let's just haul all that away for now. There we go. And, well, back into this room. Oh my god, Dusk. Oh, this narcolepsy, I swear to God. If that happened, well, this is why we're here. This is why we are here. Okay, so let's turn on the light and peer. I think we are clear. I can't be 100%, but we are not hearing any other activity here, right? Was that really the last one? I think it is. So, with that being the case, let's go through, take what we want. Definitely going to keep safe mode on though. Take that antiseptic, please. So I don't know what to make of the mech. Whether it's something that we want to try and just break out, or if we want to try and hack it from there. I think we'd probably want to try and read the computing book before we do anything with that at all. I definitely want to try and get this ammunition here. And then, okay, that's coming from our smartphone that we threw. So I want to try and see if we can stop that light. There we go. Okay, and that just leaves this here, this console. Lethal Force, PE012 storage. Well, first of all, the zombie scientist needs to go. So, Mind Hammer. Slamming them into the ground. I think we'll need to do another few to be able to take it out. It's dropped a military rucksack, it looks like. Slam it again, Dusk. And I think one more time might do it. Not quite. Still got some life left in it. And we need some more stamina before we can cast. Here we go again. Concentration breaks. There we go. The scientist is dead. Let's get that strength back and let's wield our mace. Okay, all right. Get all that stamina and let's break that glass. There we go. Right before we ran out of breath again. That's useful. All right. Introduction to plant biology. Street lethal, unarmed urban combat. This book contains a lot of images showing how to use different attacks in close quarters, but someone has written lame on the cover. I really hope that is going to be a martial art that we can learn, even if it is lame. Let's take that battery there and we'll check the wallets. We're going to take the cash cards for sure. Oh, and a science ID card in the wallet. look at that. There was one in here after all, but there was no way we were going to be able to get in with what we had. So then, what's in the standing tank? Mutagen. And a lot of mutagen. 91 units of the stuff. Hot damn. Well, Dusk could drink that right this second. I don't think she's going to yet, but we have that here. Boy, that's a considerable amount. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Hey, look, we got more ammunition up here as well. Wonderful. Oh, okay. Well, the lab is clear. We know that much now. And we have a book that we can read through. One that's going to teach us all that we need to know to be able to get into this place. Let's pop back upstairs. Elliot, we're good. We are good, buddy. Follow me, please. Now, we could probably just hang out here and try and read. I think we're probably going to want to try and bandage ourselves up before anything else. And of course, we're going to be smashing back these berries as fast as we can, because these things are going to go off real soon. We have a ton of antiseptic as well, so we're going to be applying that to pretty much everything. Well, okay, maybe only the things that are quite damaged. Let's let your strength go back to normal, Dusk. Let's turn on that MP3 player. And you know what? I guess we could flick through everything first. Just see what it can teach us. And finally, urban combat. Oh, it can teach us about unarmed combat. Help us practice, giving us the intermediates kind of practice skill. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're kind of beyond that, but good to know. Oh boy. Yeah, this isn't going to be fun, so we're going to have to try and balance out our mood as best we can down here. Oh yeah, it is a slog to learn from this. And there we go. Computing 4. Very nice, Dusk. We can get one more skill level from this book, but it gets less and less fun as we go on. Our mood will start getting lower and lower. We can improve that a little bit though, by having like cola and whatnot, and also like a few berries. We're just going to go for a different variety of them, just so that we can get a bit of joy. Hey, let's have a gummy vitamin as well. And that's got our mood looking better already. And at 11 PM, I feel like we're probably going to call it there. Let's turn off our MP3 player, and we'll go and try and find a bed for us to slumber in. It's probably going to be on a upper level. There we go. Nice and secluded. This will do. Elliot, are you around, buddy? There you are. Okay. Well, let's close that behind you. Let's try and see if we can get some sleep. Get some of that focus back, you know? Well, it seems that Dusk is becoming more and more like a tiefling every day, as she's grown a stubby tail to go along with her small horns. She has a short, stubby tail, like a rabbit's. It serves no purpose. I don't think that there's fur on it like a rabbit's tail. I imagine it's still very human-esque. We'll see if that develops into anything, as tails can be rather useful. Elliot's stubby dragon tail hasn't turned into anything yet, but it very well could. And let's just double check. Oh, yep. Things have changed. Durable was not there before, and I think that might have replaced Tough. No, Tough is still there. Durable means that he can shrug off almost anything. You get 30% bonus to all hit points. So with Tough as well, oh no, sorry, he has thorns. His Tough did increase, so Tough became durable. That's brilliant. So I think now, if we were to say examine his wounds, 120, very nice. Damn you, Tough, Elliot. Oh yes, and he is hungry, he's saying. So let's go try and see if we can give you something meaty. We can give you the Eoraptor eggs. It's not going to be much, but it'll take the edge off, buddy. As for Dusk, she is going to be eating berries, and more berries. Now it's time to get back to reading. And you know what? We can do that right here, but we're just going to clear off this chair first. Stop hauling. Yeah, kick your feet up. I did just notice that it is difficult to see the fine details while sitting next to this, so it does seem like it's probably going to be more worthwhile for us to go by proper light. Here will do just fine. We can keep an eye on where the Shoggoth lies. There we go. Level 5 computers. Dusk, well done. Let's celebrate with some soda, some sports drink, and more blackberries. Just, oh so many blackberries. Turning off the MP3 player, let's see where her practical skill is at. It's still only 3, but she does have a high knowledge. She should be able to go up in that practical skill quite quickly. Oh, we do actually have access to intermediate training for computing now. We just need a laptop with 50 charges. We've definitely seen laptops before. We're just gonna have to go and track one down. Tricky thing is, I swear we've had access to a laptop down here, but cannot for the life of me recall where that would have been. And maybe we didn't. That's the trouble with, too much Cataclysm. Sometimes things bleed over. But I do think it would be far more beneficial for us to try and track down a laptop where we could practice that. Because for many of those computers that we wish to hack, we only have one chance. And so perhaps we'll need to return to the surface to seek out a laptop. And while we're up there, perhaps we'll delve into a subway or two. See if we can't find ourselves an electric jackhammer so that we can crack our way in regardless. All the same, the lab has been cleared. And we have the prize at the bottom. Both that big old tank of mutagen and the mech trapped behind glass. Whether or not that is something that these two will be able to use or control, I have no idea. But I am sure as hell tempted to find out. And I hope you are too. And so, please do join me in the next episode. And if you enjoyed this one, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay